Alright, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Uh, so, I did some more coding outside of the game and I realized what I was doing wrong last time. In regards to the enemy lives, I was putting them under the lives, the normal lives variable, which was a big mistake, so I shouldn't have the lives variable be used for both the enemies and the player. That was my bad. That's probably a stupid mistake, but glad I caught that and I was able to fix that. So instead, I gave them their own variables. Call So the large enemy, it's large life. Uh, Medium enemy, it's med life, and for the small enemy, it's the small life. It's a small life after all. And this is what I was able to come up with. I also added in random like enemy spawns around the room, so as you can see, like they will be coming from the bottom and top and the sides of the screen. Yeah, so we got most of the main mechanics are actually working now. It was originally going to be a platformer, but it got maybe a little bit too complicated for me at my level. So I'm on the polishing stage. Which will be like pretty much all of next week. I'm planning, and like I'm almost to the part of level design. I just want to work on the camera a little bit. Work on the camera, probably get the lives, like text onto the screen, and then we can work on level design. But yeah, if you can see the grape juice, it's not only is it propelling you, it's attacking enemies, and you can see that each of them are having different hits, and I'm glad that they just kind of that they follow you. I'm probably gonna have, like outside of the room test, I'm probably gonna have to do more coding to get so that they are in a different layer above the wall. That way they look like they're flying in. And oh, I got trained. I got trained. Having too much fun playing my own game when I should be having fun making my game. Yeah, game dev problems. Having too much fun playing your game in the testing phase. But yeah, I'm actually gonna work on the camera, so I'm gonna go with OJ underscore cam. I kind of want to call it OBJ underscore cam cam. Cam cam. I gotta work on the cam cam. You know, I'm gonna do that. Cam cam is the cam cam from now on. And yeah, I'm gonna be So I figured out the best way to learn the code is kind of just repeat what I did before and memorize it. So I grabbed the camera from a tutorial. Yeah, so I'm just going to pretty much be copying the code. So camera setup, setup, setup. And then we're going to give it some variables. And then we're going to do follow. I am not a professional. I should make that clear. Follow OBJ underscore player. Whoa. Not ONG. Whoa, what was I doing? What was I doing? I don't know what I was doing. That's probably a problem. I should probably consult a doctor about that. Underscore player, because I clicked on it because I am too lazy to actually type it up. So U W F and I have my lap. So I figured out an issue, a solution, is that really I need to have OBS on my second monitor at all times. Uh, but I also need a screen to have, the code and all that stuff, ready for me. So my solution is, well, thankfully I did not throw away my laptop, and my laptop's being used for that. So making progress. Whoa, that would. I don't know what I'm typing anymore. That's probably the issue right there. Equals. Get view square width and times 0.5 heart rate view h f equals camera, not Vamera. Vamera, making some small typos, making all the typos. Man, we really need the right type camera. Not talking about Gamera, even though he's super cool, as he's a turtle that breathes fire and also fights the giant monsters. Is this annoying? Yes, probably. But will I stop singing it? That's yet to be seen. Gamera's neat monster. We should get a new movie. I really want to watch some Gamera. And thank you. I'll be here, I don't know, till the remaining of the stream. Exio, yes, Exio. Oh, nice thing about streams is you get to see all my typos. All the typos. No wonder I had so much trouble with English in high school. Alright. And now we get to the step event. Camera update. If you are using cameras, it's always good to update. That's why I'm being told right here. Always update your cameras. You'll never know if the hackers will get to your cameras. Even your old film cameras, especially those, will definitely cause some issue. Anyway. Update destination. always good to be organized, especially with code, because if you are not organized with your code and you can't read it, well, that's a huge problem. Maybe not super huge unless you have like a really fatal error that and you can't find out where it's coming from, then that's a major problem. That's so cool. Okay. Plus equals. Oh, that would be. There we go. Nice. Over 25. Alright. Then update cam view. Cam view. I am such a child. Can you tell? Making progress. As what we're looking to do, make some progress. Boom. Alright, that should set up the camera. Or does it? Bum bum bum. Well, thing is we have to set our camera boy up and over. So viewports, cameras, enable, visible. And I'm going to put OBJ Kim right here. Yeah, it's not going to do. Like, we're not going to see the results because same, right? So you know, we're gonna change it up a little, just to Just a wee bit. Maybe 700 over 700. Alright, there we go. And you'll probably want your little camera object right by your player object. And now let's see if that works. It should. It should. Oh. It works. Not used to seeing the grape. Ah. I'm not used to seeing things so zoomed in. So weird. I'm not sure I like this, but I kind of like seeing, I don't know, where I'm able to, where I'm aiming. Too bad I just am a horrible aim. Ah, got it. Yeah. Nice. But right now how it's set up, it's an endless loop with no goal. Which is kind of, I mean, it's fun, but you'll get sick of it. And especially since how clustered the enemies get up, you'll definitely eventually die. Unless you're a super skilled player, unlike myself. Yeah. I think the tricky thing is that you have to, when you're aiming, you have to know where you're going to be when stuff hits the pan. But the good news is we got the camera ready to go. Oh yeah, you will be pressing the spacebar like no tomorrow. During the polish, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but during the polish phase, I plan on having there be a little animation. Like I'm gonna go over a tutorial on animation, on how to kind of have the enemies, you know, flash and stuff like that to know that you are actually hitting them. I got myself cornered right there. Yeah. And right now, how I have it set up, so grape has 3 lives. Each time you lose a life, room restarts, and once you lose all 3 lives, game restarts. But since this is the only room, it's just kind of on a repeating loop. I think we're having too much fun again, so we're gonna exit out. Now, I'm thinking though, because if we draw the text for the lives and stuff right here, it will be stuck in a room, so either I'm going to find a code that'll make sure it follows the camera, or I'm just going to put in the cam option. So, gotta open up. There we go. That's what I So, Alright, so you're either going to have to do a little math or I'm going to have to cheat the system. I mean, there is no cheating the system, really. Not when you barely know the system in the first place. Let's try doing it this way. I'm gonna draw. Case. Test. Yeah, I think it's how I've been doing things so far. I think it's really good thing to have like kind of your own. Start off with just a test room and get all the basic functions coding before you get to like a level to go really into deep on trying to design levels and adding more features. You kind of want to just focus on getting the core mechanics and aspects, you know, done and out of the way and making sure that they will actually function in the game. So what we're gonna do is here's what I might do. Wait. Question is, should I do it in the camera option or in the game option? Let's try this way first. If not, then we can do it in the cam option. So I'm actually going to delete that. Don't need it at the moment. Delete. Yes. I'm going to go object game. Switch. I should have probably copied and paste, but I didn't. So get to retype all of this. Oh, forgot to. I think it's better. Just wanna. Why? Oh, I'm pressing control because. So instead of pressing shift, I was pressing control this entire time. Shows you the level of intelligence that I'm operating under right now. Test. What am I doing? No, not caps lock. That would be bad. Caps lock's bad. Text. We're gonna do obj underscore camcam dot x, then obj underscore camcam dot y. Yeah, I love how childish my naming convention for the camera is, because I thought camcam would be funnier to say, and it is, than camera. However, camera does sound like Gamera. And if you don't know who Gamera is, look Gamera up on YouTube, and that is Gamera. And you'll probably find some really funny Mystery Science Theater 3000 episodes. Then lives. I'm gonna do all caps for now. For now. Oh, what am I doing? None plus drawing lives. Alright, and then we're gonna do break. And yeah, let's see if that worked. If not, oh, don't forget your semicolons. Gotta take care of your semicolons. Not what we wanted. Alright. So good news. Oh, bad news. So we figure out that lie. The enemies are not really taking your life. What? So that's two bad news. And good news, it worked on the operation of, hey, that it is following the camera. The problem is it's dead center of the camera, so probably should fix that. We're gonna copy and we're gonna get rid of that. And we are gonna go to the OBG player and be like, hey, what the heck, man? Why aren't you taking my lives, man? Alright, and now let's go OBG Cam. Draw. And we're gonna Control V. But instead of that, we're gonna give it specific. So 20 and 20. Alright, let's see if this works. Nope. Alright, so it don't matter. So it don't matter where. So actually we're just gonna delete this. So no point of putting the camera, so over 25 over 25. Let's see if that worked, or it could go horribly wrong. No, because now it's not. All right. Okie dokie. So that didn't work at all. Oh. accidentally deleted the comment. I'm like, wait, what's wrong? I didn't do anything wrong. Oh. Alright. So, if we do it like this, lives are going to be dead set right in the center of the camera all times, which is no bueno. Not what we're looking for. But if we do it like, give it straight up numbers in the camera option, it'll just be in the corner of the room, regardless where the camera is, and that's a no bueno either. So we got a couple of no bueno options. Overall, a no bueno situation, and that is not even counting why lives are not subtracting. Subtracting. They should be. And that's the very odd, very, very, very odd thing. Looking back in my old projects. Okay. Figured it out. I think I figured it out. Alright. I think I figured what I need to do. So we're going to add an event to the OG game. Alarm 1. And it's going to just be a simple room. Underscore restart. Alright, and then we're going to go to the OG player. And we're going to get rid of that. Don't need it. With obj underscore game. Boop. Underscore obj underscore game. I don't think that's a project. I'm an object yet, not a project. Can't say the word project. I mean, I can, but not when I'm talking about this. I mean, what I'm working on is a project, and wow, I'm over explaining things and making myself look like an idiot, which isn't very hard to do. In fact, it would be a challenge for me to actually look smart and know what I'm actually doing. Alright, well, we're going to still have the lives in the middle of the camera, but at least that way we'll still be able to see it, so let's see if it works. Oh, okay. Okay. That didn't work. That didn't work. Now we're getting well, that's just so that's not quite how it works. Let's go back to game and the old project, which I was able to perfect. That would be my turtle. Turtle's going all crazy over in that turtle tank of his. Or hers. Theirs. Whatever they want to be. No shame. So... Alright. Scans... Underscore... Destroy... Let's try it. Try it. Crash! Yay! Woohoo! Well... Alright. I mean, the good news is... Yay, it took down the enemy. Alright. Alright. Huh. So what was that error again? So let's run that again because I forgot what the error was, or... So... Okay, fail error in action number 1 of step event 0 for object enemy, unable to find instance for object index 0 name OBJ player. Alright, so let's see here. Ah, that's why. Room's not restarting. That could be a problem. Maybe lives are overrated anyways. Why, like, part of me says, no, I should figure out how to do that, but at the same time, it's just no sense of, like, right now I have to kind of contemplate, alright, I can either continue trying to implement lives into the game and try to solve the issue. However, now I also have to decide though that maybe I should just cancel lives completely. That way I won't have to worry about drawing lives on the camera, and seems like the room will restart anyways without the implementation, like how I'm implementing lives. Like, the question really is, right now, would the game be better off without lives being implemented, or would it be fun with lives being implemented? Uh, Honestly, I don't. Right now, I'm like originally I was like, yeah, I want to add in lives, but now I'm like, uh, if you're going through multiple rooms, multiple rooms. That's my intention of just kind of going through multiple rooms, trying to escape. Uh, yeah, I just don't see the point of having lives if the room's just restarting. That's kind of punishment enough, I guess. Lives would be kind of unfair if the whole game like restarted. So you know what? Screw lives. I'm gonna room restart. Alright. Then we're gonna go cam. We don't need this alarm anymore. Delete. Screw lives. Don't need it. We'll still keep the create event because I'm not sure if I'm gonna need it yet. Just gotta make sure lives are not okay. Okay. Doesn't look like lives are anywhere else. Alright. So let's just test that out. You know, if I... Oh, we still have that draw text. Whoops. I've gotta get rid of that for OG game. I draw. And we don't need this. We're going to keep that though because probably use that event for like telescreen and all that. If I wasn't only giving myself till next Friday so I only have 7 more days to work in this game, I would probably be more focused on, like, I would try to fix the lives system, but honestly, if I don't need it, I don't need it, and that's okay. And now just to make sure this works, boom, yep, it works. Awesome. Awesome. Alright. Yeah, I think lives were just they were unnecessary, as proven with previous. I mean, what kind of sucks is I don't have anyone to really test this game out right now, so I won't even really know if lives would be fun or not for the player. But lives are not fun for me, at least in this type of game, especially when the enemies are just kind of like constantly coming after you. Alright, so we made some progress with the camera. That's really good. And yeah, what we need to do now for objects wise is just create another object that leads in regards to core mechanics, an object that leads to different rooms, and then we can actually work on different levels, like actually do some level design, which I really like. And then, yeah, then we'll work on the polish stage, which will be including adding music. That's one thing I didn't do with my last game. That was partially because I just didn't have the time, or nor did I really care to add any sound effects or music. But also some graphics. Now, even though this is a nice wall right here, it's a little plain and bare. And probably get some animation for the grave to show that, hey, you're moving. Maybe get some wing animation for the flies, but maybe. They seem pretty okay as they are right now. So yeah, I'm pretty satisfied where I am right now. I did make some progress, in my opinion. And we're just gonna close everything out because been working on it for about 50 minutes, and I already worked on some of it this morning, so pretty good. I'll probably work on it later today, but yeah, I figured actually show some actual progress into game developing. Blah 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 blah. You know those moments where you can't speak? Anyway, actually make some progress in the game. Alright, so gonna end the stream now. If you're watching this later on YouTube, I would really appreciate if you press subscribe to follow me on my game development journey, as well as keep track of the news of when. That's also where I'm going to post all my trailers, obviously, and I'll probably show some gameplay footage over on my YouTube channel. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube later, if you like if you like the stream, or if you don't, press either the like or dislike button. Up to you. You don't have to, but I really appreciate if I know what I'm doing is good or not. And leave me a comment if you want to give me some feedback. Hopefully some constructive feedback, but I guess I can't stop you from saying fart jokes in the comment section. Anyway, that's it for this stream, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.